Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, how are you? I hope everyone will be fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel Coding with Hanan Ali. In the previous video, we have discussed about the execution of the C-level language, entire process of the high-level language of C, how the high-level language is translated into machine code. In today's session, we will dive into the realm of C programming with the language translator of programming. So get ready to enhance your coding skills and embark on this journey through the fundamentals of C. Let's begin. So in this video, we will describe how many types of the language translators, what are language translators, why need of a language translator, right? So so, see, language of computer is binary language. So, computer can only understand machine level language, right? That is form of zeros and one. So, if we write code into machine level language, then computer directly understand it because this is the machine level language zeros and one form. So, there is no need to translate of it. It directly understand it. But if we write code in high level language or assembly level language, like C++, C Java, C Sharp, JavaScript. So those language how to be converted into machine level language. So then so then there is a need to a language translator that convert the all level language. So in assembly level language we often code into English language. English language means mnemonics. We write for addition, add, and for sub, and many words in English words used in assembly level language. So computer cannot understand directly these mnemonics. So then there is a need of language translator that translate these mnemonics into machine code. So there are three types of the language translator that are used to convert the our language written language convert into machine code. So there are three types of the language translator: assembler, compiler, and interpreter. Assembler is specially used to convert the assembly level language into machine code. So assembly this is assembly level language, and assembler is going to convert into machine code. So assembler is specially used to convert the assembly level language into machine code, right? So this is a special assembler that is used to convert the assembly level language into machine code. And next, two compilers are used that are used to convert the high level language into machine code, right? This is this is two translators that are used to convert the high level language into machine code, right? So both are used to convert the high level language into machine code. So what difference between them, right? So compiler converts the source code, entire source code, before the execution, right? But interpreter converts the source code statement by statement. What is the meaning of this? So suppose here you write code into C level language, right? The name of is that first dot C. So compiler what will do? Compiler will take all statements. Compiler will take all statement and execute it into machine code, right? So compiler will take all statement and convert it into object code, right? So in this compiler will take all statements and convert into object code. How many statements? It doesn't matter how many statement, 100 statement or 1000 statement. In all statement it will take and convert it into object code. But in this case I am here taking same program here, C level language. I'm take that the name of first dot C. So I'm writing short form of this interpreter. So in this case interpreter will take one line and convert it into machine code, and then again take the second line and convert it into machine code. So this is the main difference between them, right? So this is the working process of both, right? So next we'll talk about the we'll talk about the what are difference and advantage and disadvantage of both them, right? So so here linking and loading and object file is created, right? Here object file is created, here linking and loading done, and object file is created. But in this case no object file is created. In this case interpreter will take one line and convert it into directly machine code. It is doesn't need of a separate file of object file, right? So this will here you will get the directly output. But in this case first linking loading all process are done and object file is created, then you will get the output, right? So this is the difference. And next, so this is the difference between them. So next difference is that it will take more memory and it will take less memory. Why? Because here linking and loading all process are done and object file is created, and it will convert the all lines into machine code, right? So it will and it create a object file. So here needs more memory to execute of it, right? So compiler need more memory, but need interpreter requires less memory. So why? Because it will take one line and directly convert it to machine code. Here no separate file created, here no separate object file is created, right? So that's why interpreter requires less memory, right? So this is the difference between them. Next difference is that here debugging is tough, but here debugging is easy. Because it will convert all the because it will convert all the statements, and because it will compile the all statements and then give you result. But here in this all lines errors occurs, it will give you list of errors, right? But in this case you will get errors from one line, because it take one line and convert it into machine code. But if any error occurs, then immediately program will stop and tell you the errors. You can easily remove errors from one line, but in this case you will get the list of errors. So here is debugging is very tough, but here is debugging is very easy. Next difference is that here object file is created and here object file is not created, right? And the next difference is that it need source code. So next difference is that it it doesn't need of source code. When linking loading all process are done, you can every time execute it, and by giving different output, and you will get different output, right? So obviously you get different output when you give different input. So there is no need of source code, right? But in this case all time need source code, because it will take one line and convert it into object code, and then from source code again take the second line and convert it into the machine code. So that's why it's always need to source code, right? So in this case always need to source code. So this is the main difference. Between the language translators, right? So in the next video I'll describe about the how many types of the constant in C. Till then, take care. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.